Hello.
Hi.
This week we're reviewing one of our favourite comedies.
We love it.
We don't want to kind of ruin the scores we're going to give it, but we're both going to give this one a high score because we love Steve Martin and we love this era of films. And this week it is...
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Steve Martin and Michael Caine are competitors. In the Riviera's most profitable business, can two con men survive in a town really made for one?
Really? We find a woman, set a price, and the first man to extract the correct amount from her wins.
Wish me luck.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. You mustn't turn your back on them for a second.
So the way we do these reviews at the start of them, we give it a rating out of 10. We don't know what the other one's going to say, though we've kind of given indications that we think is very good. So we go 1, 2, 3, 9.
Yes. This film deserves a 9. This is a great film. Quick synopsis of it: it's a couple of con men, and they basically come together. They try and con this woman out of $50,000. And it plays out in the way that one of them has to leave their con spot, the actual place that they are, if they fail. And you find out what happens as the film goes on. They become friends at first and then enemies. And it's just a weird kind of concept, but it's a very good one. And it's got like a little twist in it as well, which is really good.
Yeah, what was it, a remake or was it?
So it was a remake. Yeah, it was a remake of. It's a remake of a remake. It's a remake of Bedtime Story, which had Marlon Brando and David Niven.
You must sit down and rest.
No, now that I'm on my feet, I want to see how far I can go.
I've never seen that one either, so I might think it... Because at first when I saw the title, I was like, Bedtime Story. I was like, well, that's probably going to be Gene Kelly or something like that. And I was like, Marlon Brando and David Niven. And obviously, we know who they are. And... to add to it, it's been remade again. Yeah, it's remade with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson as the Hustle, which I watched the trailer for yesterday, and it was a terrible...
Is it like a broad comedy they turned it into?
Very broad, very crass.
Oh. Now you try. Are you constipated?
Kind of comedy, and it's very much that... In this one, it's like, yes, they are trying to swindle the woman because they are con men, but she's always kind of... They always kind of still have respect for her. In this remake, it's the men are stupid idiots and let's take all their money. It's very mean-spirited.
Henny, why are women better suited to the con than men?
Because we're used to faking it. Take this to the guest room, butlery person.
Looks like. And this one is not mean-spirited at all.
The due date of...
Yeah, it is, exactly. And that's what I was thinking of, exactly that. Like we said about Planes, Trains and Automobiles, it's the due date version of that, where it's a mean-spirited film, where you just don't... You don't want them to succeed.
I know, in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, spoiler alert, she actually...
Yeah,
she cons them.
Yeah, she cons them.
Yeah, but so every character was intelligent. And then they were outsmarting each other, whereas the Hustle's just who can be the most stupid in a broad way to kind of which is the most stupid loses essentially.
So let's start off with what we think that they got ratings on the actual film sites. What do you think it got on IMDb?
7.4.
Correct. Got it right on the money.
Wow.
What do you reckon it got from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes?
88%.
89%.
What?
Very close again.
It seemed like you'd think I've seen his sheet,
I know,
but I haven't.
But he really hasn't.
No.
Audience.
91.
Not as close, but still pretty close. 84%. People love it, and this is what the mark of what a good film is, right? Like he was just saying there about how every character is smart in it. I was watching it yesterday with a friend of mine, and it got to the end of the film where Michael Caine, he ends up giving the woman money, and she goes, and she says to him, I can't keep this money, when really she has kept the money, and she puts a note inside the thing she gives him. But anyway, she was so engrossed in watching the film, my friend was, that she was like, he really loves her, right? And she could not see the twist coming, that it was going to be like, because basically Steve Martin comes in and goes, she robbed me, and then she gets on a plane and flies away, and they're just like, we got done. She couldn't even see that. She just thought, all right, he loves her. She just thought it was a nice, happy ending because she was such a nice woman and they'd swindled her, not knowing that she'd done it the whole time.
It was a great performance by, I don't know the actress.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. She got nominated for a Razzie for it. Can you believe that? I think that anybody who nominated her for a Razzie would have seen that when she first comes into the film, she's very ditzy on purpose.
Yeah.
Because she is the jackal. That's her thing. That's her game. Yeah, it was, despite being praised, Glenn Headley was actually nominated for a Golden Raspberry for Worst Supporting Actress. And she's great in it, especially they have that end scene where they're deciding what they're going to do next, and then she comes along and then she's like, hey.
It's a completely different character.
Fellas, last year I made $3 million, but your 50,000 was the most fun. Are you ready?
Then let's go get him.
And like Michael Caine struggles to do an Australian accent. It sounds like a British accent with like might. But it sounds like when we try and do it.
Yeah, whenever you say.
Yeah, like g'day, mate.
G'day, Nikos. How's it going, sport? Good on you, cobber.
He even says, let's toss a shrimp on the barbie.
Anyway, coming up to the house, we'll put a couple of shrimps on the barbie for you.
Like Jim Chariot on the Dumb and Dumber.
G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
And then she says that Steve Martin's he's a mute, and so he doesn't talk at the end. The thing is, in this, the two main leads, Steve Martin, Michael Caine, loved working together. Steve Martin, one of his favourite films, and he said because working with Michael Caine made it so much better. Michael Caine said one of the funniest films I ever did. Loved it. You can see it on screen.
Well, this was probably one of his first comedic performances, wasn't it, Michael Caine? And he just wasn't used in that way.
No, and it was originally going to be a project for Mick Jagger and David Bowie. Like, that would have been very weird. And then they had like the whole thing where they were like, they wanted John Cleese to do it. He didn't want to do it. Regretted it later, as he should.
Yeah.
And Steve Martin, originally, he was going for the Michael Caine part. They sent the actual script to Richard Dreyfuss. He read the wrong part. He was thinking he was going to play the Michael Caine part, but they actually wanted him to do the Steve Martin part. So basically, when they read it together, what happened was that Steve Martin ended up reading the Freddy part, and then it sounds very confusing, which it is, but basically they said, Steve Martin, you're better at the Freddy character, you play that character. And that's what happened.
And Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, God. Headache, honey?
He's just not even in it. That's where the trivia ran out. He didn't say any more about Richard Dreyfuss. He just
he was never seen again.
No, yeah. So he was one of the ones they wanted. Michael Palin as well, but he turned it down as well. So they went to like a lot of British kind of actors.
It's one of those films when you see those characters in the roles, you can't imagine anyone else playing.
No, and you can't.
They're that good at it.
And one thing I noticed from watching it yesterday was, and never really, I'm not the biggest fan of. Like comedy, but when they're like hamming it up, not hamming it up, but movement, a bit like in Seinfeld where Michael Richards' character is he's a comedy. Kinetic energy. But I was watching the scene yesterday out of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels where when he's becoming like the Michael Caine character, when he keeps going up to the thing, he's like leaning against the wall like that, or whatever, putting his hand in his thing, like. Gel in his hair. I was laughing out loud at how he was playing that part without even talking.
As ever, though, there's scenes that everyone likes that we don't like, or I don't like.
What are the scenes?
Ruprecht, I don't like.
Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom first?
Of course you may.
Thank you.
I think Ruprecht goes on a bit too much, and they did let Steve Martin just improvise like most of that. I mean, people always talk about the "may I go to the bathroom" part, which it's all right, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. It's better when he's smashing the things on the.
Yeah. But this film also contains my favourite comedy scene of all time, possibly.
Oh, the wheelchair part.
Tell me if you feel this. Tiggle, tiggle, tiggle.
The wheelchair scene with the
sticks.
Schaffhausen.
No.
Schaffhausen, which I ripped off from my character. But then it's just so good.
How about this? Nothing.
What I love is the little expressions that he does. So, like when he first gets hit and he's just like, like you know it's painful, but he's just like he's thinking about it. And it's just like, no. And then it's just like,
how about this? And then
it's just a,
Any feelings there? No?
so it's his ultimate performance.
And plus it has that great payoff where it's just like when he does the final one, he's like, if my name is not
Dr. Emil Schaffhausen. So sad.
He's so happy he's crying. That's gold. One of my favourite, of course, the part where he's dancing with the woman, and then he's like going over to Freddie, and he's like, "Stand up, join us!" And the people behind him are like, "Stand up, join us," he says.
I like to smack him one.
What a bastard! And then he's like, "She used to be my girl." It's great.
It's all. The schemes they do are all believable.
Yeah.
That their characters and the way that Steve Martin's more of like a street level, con man. And then Michael Caine's more of the elite level.
Yeah, elite level, and he's like, teach me and things like that. And I mean, I always remember you used to love the part when he walks finally.
Oh my God! You're doing it!
Love will make him walk, and he's like.
By the end, he's just like, yeah.
So in the film itself, Steve Martin was 42 years old. Michael Caine was 55, and it actually says that Frank Oz, the director, he wanted them to seem like they were around about the same age, so that he used a load of like face tightening techniques on Michael Caine in makeup to make him look like he was more 45 to 50. He don't look 45 to 50, he looks older.
Yeah, and I thought that worked for the characters, that he was older.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, they even have that line. He's like, "I'm younger than you, I'm better looking than you." It's like, but yeah, they said that they did that because he wanted him to seem like kind of similar in age.
It just, I don't think that would have worked because it is, even though he doesn't look that much younger, he is the upstart who's come to dethrone the master almost. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
No, two great leads and
great script,
a lot of laughs in it. It's smart as well. It's a smart film. It's a classy film. It's got a great title as well. It's not just
it's good scenery as well.
Yeah, good scenery.
Everything about it.
The setting for it.
It is perfect escapism film that you can rewatch.
I mean, I don't know. Do you reckon this would be on streaming? Probably.
No, we just pick films that are never on streaming.
I don't. Yeah, it's probably not on streaming. But if you do get a chance to watch it, or if you have watched it, drop a comment, or give us a like or a share, and please do that. And, please, we're not begging, but
begging,
begging
you.
Yeah, and just tell us what you think. And
in the comments.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.